What's going on, everyone? It's Badger here, and I think this video is still premiering, but I cannot wait a second longer. The next 10 minutes of this video, give or take, are exactly why I made this channel. The people, everything they're saying, all the people I watch, all of these content creators, they are all good people that actually care about what is happening to our culture and what those who would manipulate our society are trying to do. And one of the methods, one of the avenues they do it is through our culture. Please, 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 please go watch and subscribe this video and all the content creators. But specifically, I wanted to show this next couple of minutes that this is it. This is the fight. This is why we're here. And this is why I hope you too will join us through liking, subscribing, and even making your own content. Let's go.
You can take the tweet if you want, and you can spin it, flip it, flop it. You can do whatever you want to it to make you feel better if that's what you want to do. But that was the tweet. Okay.
Oh, holy shit, Activision. What we got to do.
This is sort of the tail end of one part of it, but once
Just
they start
uninstall
talking
the
about
game.
199 in the Fellowship,
I am the
here we go.
great
This is what gets me fired up every time I see these clips.
Why are you the way that you are?
There is a great wave of pushback now.
Is it true you'd have sex with Vladimir Putin to get released from Russia, Britt?
Out of the way, dog.
Britt.
It's really good to see, and it's necessary. It's really necessary. Looks like people are beginning to wake up.
This is the beginning of climate lockdowns. We will have in years to come days when we're told we can't drive, we can't do this, we can't do that. And Sadiq Khan is leading the way. Remember, you heard it here first, climate lockdowns.
The line has been shifted and shifted.
As was one of the first people I started watching, first people that started making me aware of some of the bullshit going on.
It's shifted, and it's got to a position now where people, regular people, are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. No.
And that's, we've been saying it for years, and they've called us every horrible thing in the book. But now just regular, normal people are recognizing the message and everything, the agenda and everything, and the compromised story and character and entertainment in general it does.
No, I just want to lie on the beach and eat hot dogs. That's all I've ever wanted.
Leave me alone!
We have so much more power culturally than politically, and it's so much easier to reach the average person through culture and comedy than through wonky and depressing politics.
Her disbruised dad went down the
Culture is downstream of politics. A lot of people that don't give a shit about politics give a shit about culture. So when politics go, they don't care about this, but they care about that. And so they infuse what you don't care about, what they want you to care about inside the stuff that you do care about. So you're forced to watch it.
alt-right pipeline by watching my video in Critical Drinker. Hail disbruised dad.
Empowerment!
Pete Box. They use they, them pronouns, and they make an exceptionally good quiche.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Enough is enough. It's gone too far. Normal people are starting to realize that normal people are starting to push back.
This is a pivotal moment in the history of the Western world.
The bottom line is, even these idiots over here, no!
Comics get
over $1 billion in losses for Disney movies, and not just including the superhero stuff. So they can cry on Twitter and say, oh, you guys, it's your fault. Okay, you think we reached that many people? Or could it be that the word is out on what Disney is trying to push to families?
is basically the term that describes an affiliation of comic book creators and fans who are tired of woke in comics. We love comic books. We're not going to support the mainstream anymore with our money. We're going to make our own comics, and we're going to use social media to promote these comics.
By the way, I was just in a comic store the other day. Paid $40 for a couple graphic novels because they were all on half price because the comic store was closing down because they can't sell enough, because the comics that are put out right now by the mainstream are filled with woke agenda that no one gives a shit about, which is why the only thing that sells right now is manga, because it's still Japanese. Western culture hasn't infiltrated yet. So thanks.
Comics and crowdfunding to be able to fund them.
They need our money more than ever.
If you strike me down,
Turns out when you alienate all the people that actually spend money on this shit, and all you have left is the activists that you pandered to, well, they don't watch or buy or pander or put anything in this. All they do is go from agenda pander to agenda pander.
will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
I think the Bud Light situation showed and finally proved people that they can make a difference.
Well, that's the point I've been making for 15 years. You know what I mean? Like,
all you've done, big boy, is put a little fuel on the fire.
I truly believe that nerds can save the world.
I truly believe this too, which is why we're all here.
That we can become the protagonist in our own sci-fi story.
But yeah, there's a lot of power in that I think a lot of people don't really understand.
We've been trained for this our whole lives. Think of all the games you've played the hero, where you've done the right, all the Mass Effects, all the times in RPGs when you've been there to settle a conflict, and ideally you tried to find the best for both sides while still fighting for truth and keeping your Paragon status. Guess what? Time to do it in the real world.
And that they have more so in numbers. And I think as folks that are just not just normal, let's say just normal people, start realizing how much power they have and just sheer buying power.
I declare bankruptcy!
So y'all see the Xbox drop the Pride logo? Like they took it down after Backlash?
Yes. After 4 days. Three or 4 days, they changed it.
Maybe we're making progress. We're dropping it down to Pride Week. Soon it'll just be Pride Day.
I'm so proud of this community.
People are beginning to stand up, and they're beginning to say no. And I've been shouting this for years now, literally shouting. Oh, you got to do this. No. You got to think this way. No.
It's that hive mind. It's the hive mind. They preach it to you. They don't even tell you, movies and TV shows used to make you think. Now they tell you how to think. They tell you what to think.
You got to accept this. No.
I use they, them pronouns as well.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Honestly, where does it end with you people?
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Gentlemen, start your scream.
By the way, if you think we're winning, no. We've had some battles that we've won, and now I think it's just turning into an actual fair fight because they've tried to dismiss us all for a long time. 2024 is going to be a full-on, both sides, all-out, bing, bang, boom.
Screaming.
Because they know the jig is up, and much like a wounded animal, they are going to fight harder, worser than ever. They'll be swatting left and right.
I wish we could afford to build a different Hollywood. It just needs to be broken up, and we can just Hollywood can be our bedroom.
We have the intelligence.
Hollywood has long since lost its luster.
And talent to create our own culture.
So just do it. Make your dreams come true.
I like all of these people coming up and making their own shit. We need to all make our own.
But this is it. That we have to let it go. We have to let those franchises go, and certainly that those news sources, all of them, they're all gone. We are the new future. We are the new Iron Age. Make your comics. Make your movies. Make them. Stop asking for permission. Iron Fist says it all the time. Stop asking for permission. Do it. Our comics being written. I buy Ripaverse comics. Let's go. I'm ready for Star Wars Theories Vader Episode 2. Far more than I am anything coming out of Disney, which is just legal fan fiction. Now is the time. This video is almost over because please watch this whole thing. But this is it. This is the key message of it. It's time to start doing it yourself.
This is the year that people really pivot to individual content creators.
Some people dream of success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it.
You're going to work hard at it. We're going to do this together.
Nothing is impossible.
Everything has changed. Now they're going to try to rein it in. They're going to try to claw it back in as much as they can. And they're going to scream and yell and try to demonize YouTubers and demonize podcasters.
You mouth-breathing, basement-dwelling, cousin humping motherfuckers.
Worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
These devices and these platforms are being used by radical Republicans to destroy and undermine our democracy and environment.
That boy ain't right.
Celebration cringe. Are you retarded?
This is it. We were making our own culture. We have our own in-jokes. Praise Allah, if you know what that is.
Star Wars Celebration has been a thing since 199.
199?
I just got this stream on my recommended for some reason. Stop being reactionaries.
It takes an advanced sense of humor. I don't expect everybody to understand.
People have excused and justified like just continuing to consume because they think it's inevitable. It's like, well, we don't have any power. And I'm like, you've got way more power than you like to think it is.
I have one condition.
Yeah. No more quitting.
Time is a gift, I say. What are you gonna do with yours?
And the answer to that is I'm joining this fight. I'm starting my channel and I'm adding my voice. There's an army of them. There is an army of them. And there needs to be an army of us. And I hope you join this army. Like, subscribe, please follow Nerd Wars. This man releases banger after banger. He is very important in this fight. He is the Dateline. He is the 60 Minutes. And his continued highlight of all of these, titans of YouTube, the Nerdrotics, the Young Rippas, the Critical Drinkers, Jeremy, Ryan, Jay, all these people. Mahler, very important in industry of YouTube, movie, news industry, all of these people. Join us. Let's go.